I'm John Fazzolari with Fazzolari Custom Homes and Renovations. We're in a new home that we built in Battleground, Washington. This is actually the site of the Parade of Homes from just a couple years ago. Well, one thing to keep in mind when you're building a house is you don't always have to have an unlimited budget. And in this case, it really comes down to picking your moments. What I'd like to do is share with you in this home some of the areas where this client really picked their moments to make this house shine, and again, did so on a budget. So we're here in the dining room, and one of the pieces that I really like to do is do a small area of wainscot. If you're doing it just in the dining room, it's not too expensive, it's pretty straightforward, and when done, it really makes the room look really rich and really detailed. In this case, we just used flat strips of MDF, which is a medium density fiberboard, which is very inexpensive, and cut them to fit in. You can also see everything is cut straight. So nothing is mitered, the corners don't have to be really tight, and again, once it's painted up, it gives you a really clean look, a really rich look, and again, just in the dining room, not expensive at all. We're here in the kitchen of the home, and one of the focal points of most kitchens is going to be your island. An area you can spend a lot of money in the kitchen is on countertops. In the case of this client, what they did was they selected a nice, large piece of granite for their island itself. And then if you come across here to take a look at the main countertop around the exterior of the kitchen, they went with a quartz. Again, a much less expensive product, allowing to bring down the overall cost of the countertops in the kitchen, but still have that pop that you get from the island. Another thing in the kitchen that allows you to be very cost effective is a drop-in cooktop. In this case, we went with a single drop-in cooktop and double ovens versus a full range, which includes maybe an oven or two and a cooktop built into it. Altogether, we probably save 50% versus the price of a range cooktop built in. The areas where they really picked their moment in this house is with the hardwood floors. And this is one of the classic detailed hardwood floors that I really like, and that is a real white oak floor. In this case, they did 5-inch white oak, and it's throughout the home. We've got about 2,000 square feet of it. It looks beautiful, it goes together nicely, and if you want to stain it, you can do anything from the light stain they did to a real dark stain. This, to me, is classic hardwood right here. Something else that can give you a really rich look in the house, what these clients chose to do, was put transoms above their interior doors. They could have gone with larger interior doors, or they could have gone with the smaller interior doors and just not had as rich a look. But in this case, simple transoms above the door. You still have the single casing that needs to be done by the finished carpenter, but that's it. And then they're painted up. They look beautiful, they let in light, and it's just a nice touch. The last thing I'd like to show you in this home is the wine room. This is a perfect example of picking your moment. For less than the cost of a half bathroom, you can really do something that has a lot of wow factor in a space like this. In this case, we have cedar cabinets that were built on site, pretty inexpensive. We in fact left these open so we didn't have to pay for doors in this case. And then the client in this case went with a simple wine barrel for a table in here. A perfect fit, and I tell you what, I don't think they could ask for more in this space, and as cost effective as it is, this is a pick your moment space. So as you've seen, if you pick your moments, you really can have the house of your dreams and still work within a budget.